Alright everybody, this is the Stone Cook here. This is my very first video of doing this. So what we're going to do today is a chili mac that I make myself. It's my own recipe. I've learned it throughout the years. The ingredients are 1 pound of beef, 2 cups of elbow noodles, half an onion, probably about 6 ounces of an onion. We're only going to use half of this one. This is my seasoning. The recipe for that is right here. And along with that, we got tomato soup, corn, and petite diced tomatoes. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is get your water ready. Just fill about halfway on a pretty big pot there. You know, it's boiling noodles. Just make sure you got enough water. Put a little bit of salt, probably about 2 teaspoons, normally what you put in there. And you're just going to dump the noodles right in that. You can put them in before it starts to boil. It's fine as long as it boils for about 20 minutes. Because all it does is help it cook faster. Alright, then while that's going, you're going to want to come get your onion. So you're going to cut your onion up real quick. See this part? You want to go for the root here and go down like this all the way. Normally you would peel this before, but like I said, I'm not using the whole onion. All you do is take the top layer off. Get that part. And what you don't want to do when you dice these onions is you're going to start. You're going to cut that almost all the way through, and you're going to do this all the way down the onion. Okay. The thickness of it's up to you. There are other ways to dice it. This is just the easiest way. You're going to take this. You're going to cut some slits here. Be careful. Do not cut your fingers. Let's do that a few times. Then all you do is slide it on down. That makes it nice and diced for you. And if the onion smells too much, I start to water. Get some cold water. It'll get rid of it. Alright. Now that that's diced, water should be getting warm. We're going to go ahead and put our hamburger into the pan here. Get it going. That warm up a bit. So after you got all that going, the pan's warmed up, we're going to put in our meat. Just slap it on in there real quick. You're going to be cooking it. Get something. This is just a neat little tool if you can get it. It works really good for this. If not, just use a spatula to break it up. This just makes it faster. What you're gonna do this for just a few minutes here. As we're getting ready to turn it down. We just want to get some of the fat out of the meat so that we have a nice natural oil to use on our onions here that's getting ready to be added in. This was pretty lean meat, so it don't have a lot of fat. It should have enough. So we're going to slap the onions in there. Alright, we're going to cook this until the meat's brown and the onions are nice and soft. Alright, now that we got the meat cooked, got the onions cooked, you can tell the onions are cooked by the way they look. They're a little bit clearer now. They're not 100% soft, but they'll work great for what we're doing. You don't always want to cook them all the way, because they're going to finish cooking here in the next step. First we're going to get 2/3 cup water, Slowly pour it in. Because there is still that grease from the fat grease in there. Then we're going to take our seasoning mix that we have all mixed up already. Let's put it in there. We're going to mix it in there real good. This is going to get the flavor into that meat. It's going to be really, really good. This is how you make the best. Get that flavor in there. What we're going to do, we're going to let that come up to a boil again. Then we're going to simmer it for about 15-20 minutes until almost all the water's gone. And we'll be back when that's about done. Alright, we're back. We've let that simmer. We've let the noodles cook. This is nice. Get a good view. Now the onions are nicely done on this thing. You can tell because they're completely clear. They're soft. They're going to be awesome. Turn the heat off completely. Let that do that. We're going to take this. And we're going to drain the noodles here. Ooh. Pan back over here. Let's come off. Let's drain them. You can run them under cold water if you want. You don't have to. I never do. I don't know why people do it with this, but they do. Nice and dry. We're going to take these raw back over here. Okay. Oop. We're going to add in our mixer. Just dump it all in there, grease and all, mix it all, tastes great. Stir that a tad. And we go for the tomato soup. 1 can. Campbell's tomato soup is awesome. You do not unconcentrate it. You leave it exactly how it is in the can. And get it all out, see? Bam. Mix it in, mix it in, mix it in. Then we're going to add the corn. Straight from the can, don't need to be warmed up. This is going to warm it up. Alright, then we're going to finish it off with the petite diced tomatoes. Dump it all in there, the whole can, juice and all. That juice has some salt in it as a preservative. It helps the taste. Just mix it up and you're going to be ready to go. When you're done with this, you're going to top it with some shredded Parmesan cheese if you want. Alright, give it a try. Thank you for watching. Again, The Stone Cook. First episode, as a disclaimer, we live in Nevada. So, have fun.